What's bracking, guys? Welcome to episode 3 of my FIFA 21 Fulham career mode. Really excited to bring this episode to you guys. We have some really key and exciting matches to start out this one. So Fulham, we are in 7th place at the moment, only 2 points away from a Europa League spot, and then 6 points away from Champions League spot, with Arsenal and City right behind us, who are both underperforming in 8th and 9th respectively, and we'll be playing Arsenal first, who we are tied with on points. And we do have, I believe, the goal differential it is. So if we can end up at least keeping a draw or winning this match, that would be huge for us to try to keep our our European hopes alive. But Mitrovic's going to have a quick turn, blocked, going to hit this back post to Kearney, just goes over his head, but the good play is there. Now Lookman on the wing, getting some space to put a cross in. That is deflected out, cleared out by an Arsenal defender, and Mitrovic, the corner god, is gonna meg the keeper there. Wow, I have not seen that happen. Like, it's a very rare feat, I feel like, in real life, to meg a keeper on a header. But incredible work from him, like usual, on corners. I don't know what it is, man. I've actually seen him been like double and triple marked like a few times. But it's nice to see headers and corners actually working again in FIFA. After the debacle of the last one. But Mitrovic can go far post. Unfortunately, from that angle, could not get that one in. Obviously, the keeper would have completely beat. He scored one before like that, and he loves kind of testing that angle from what we've seen so far. But a good late run from Reed is going to push forward. And he's starting this match over Zombo, who had a red card. So the youngster kind of getting a little quick opportunity here. But I don't think he's going to be able to push in that starting 11 maybe until the next season. We're still having some more chances being created. Now looking with the run behind, unfortunately hits that well wide. I feel like him and Reed hit their shots in the same spot, which was just completely wide. That was a terrible shot. But now Arsenal getting into the game a little bit more, creating a chance, and a great save, however, from Areola to put that wide for a corner kick. Nothing's going to come out of that. But still, 77th minute, more good play coming from this Arsenal side. As you would expect, I mean, with their manager and their quality on the pitch. But a little drag back and a play that was Pepe through, who does a good job kind of curling his run to stay on side, and a wonderful hit to make things 1-1. I felt like that goal was coming, but we had plenty of chances ourselves to make it, even I would say like a 3-0 game at one point. But Mitrovic going to be running in the box here. Just looks like he gets bumbled over. I don't know if he lost his balance or what. I feel like that was a foul, but fouls aren't really called against on the CPU. It feels like in this FIFA, unfortunately. We go away with a 1-1 draw, but that was definitely one that we should have won. But basically just kind of regroup and go against a team against City that is so talented, but is struggling for whatever reason. So we'll see if we can take advantage of their poor form and grab a result against them away. So 2 tough away matches to start this episode against 2 quality sides who are just unfortunately not in the best form at the moment. But a good ball here from De Bruyne catching the sweat, but a great job from Anderson to get in front of that one. So our center backs have been incredible. Our whole backline has been really solid. I feel like now Lookman is going to get through right here. Has maybe a chance to keep going and look for a shot, but now he's going to switch across to Mitrovic. A great save, however, from Alisson. The reaction save, getting his leg down to react to that one and hit that out. Incredible work. Mitrovic should have done a little bit better regardless. But now Awedo is going to be using some skill here. Just going to miss that pass through. City is getting very close to seeing some of these chances. Now on this free kick, Awedo with a good header that is thankfully saved by Areola, who's been quality so far this year. I think we could definitely think about bringing on a permanent, but we'll see. Rodri, unfortunately for them, hits that wide, but they are testing us right now. And we have to really start to put some more pressure on them because we haven't done too much so far. But now Mitrovic to Kearney, got a little bit of space. Kearney, he is through. Unfortunately, going to hit that right at the goalkeeper. I mean, he's been incredible, Ederson, so far. The one reaction save and Kearney. Our 2 top goal scorers they are, but have not done enough, unfortunately, to finish their chances. Now a ball to Mitrovic on a little cross, and Ederson, again, is very strong to that near post. Didn't put enough on that Mitrovic, but still. Loftus-Cheek now with another opportunity on goal, and cannot beat Ederson. This time he goes near post again. I feel like goalkeepers go really strong in the near post compared to previous FIFA, so that makes it a little bit tougher. And a good win of the ball right there to just dispossess them at the perfect spot. Now Zombo getting to the interception. Can we get on this counterattack? Loftus-Cheek gonna play the ball here to Mitrovic, who's gonna get in behind the defense, use his strength to body the man, and he's gonna hit that in the back of the net to finally put us ahead in the 90th minute away, 1-0 up. Incredible goal from him. I don't know how he had the pace to get in behind like that, though. So after this match, I think it was after this match, or maybe one more after, I actually changed the acceleration sprint speed for the defense. I upped their acceleration sprint speed and marking because I don't know what they were doing there. I just don't think Mitchell should be getting behind like that. I mean, obviously he's very strong, but still. Nonetheless, a 1-0 victory away from home to make things very interesting for us kind of in this rest of this episode and the rest of the season, because it looks like we really are pushing for a European spot. Now we're getting into a match against Burnley. Could this be a trap game, as a lot of we kind of say in like American sports, after getting a very good win against a top side, facing Burnley, who's lower in the table. Mitrovic unfortunately hits that over the nets, and Buttocks Eater is not very happy with that. Burnley decided to play some incredible football, as you can see, but Robinson with a huge tackle to keep things level, avoid any type of chance right there. I mean, he's been very strong, the youngster, getting a good opportunity. Now he can be played through here. A great save from Areola. Got to try to win that second ball to keep this danger out of the box. Reed does get to that interception, thankfully, and can turn around and give us a little bit more possession. But Burnley really is keeping things interesting, making things tough for us. Playing the ball around the box, looking for those extra passes. And Tete gets beat with a little skill right there. And unfortunately, Brownhill puts that in the back of the net near post. I feel like maybe I should turn off competitor mode for a team like Burnley or something, but that's up to you guys. I mean, it's tough. We had two really good matches. Two solid performances in general against Arsenal and City. Teams that really made us feel like we could be pushing for a European spot. And now against Burnley, we are down 1-0 at home. That's what I'm talking about, the trap game. It's just stuff like that. I've seen it happen with several teams in several sports, and it feels like this may be happening to us right now. And going to go for the chip. A huge little deflection of that, it looked like, from Areola, and Anderson just gets to that second ball. But now on the corner kick, a little kind of just well-played routine in the box. I've seen that a lot more from the CPU. They have some good routines on corner and free kicks, and Burnley does make the most of it to put them up 2-0 now. So, tough one. I mean, just have not come out to play in this one, not creating enough chances. I think increasing the marking and the sprint speed acceleration did kind of help make things a little bit more difficult, because I was kind of doing a little bit too well, I felt like, at times. And now a good save from Areola, as Burnley can't stop with those drag backs and skill moves, man. Now 75th minute, 2-0. Trying to create some pressure. I mean, haven't had anything going chance-wise in this match, it feels like. It's been all Burnley. Deservedly so, they're up 2-0. They're going to keep on looking for the second passes around the box, and they are going to get the goal after a nice little kind of deflection or save or whatever from Areola, closing them down after. I mean, pretty much all they do is drive backs. And after that, I was like, fuck it, I'm going to interact and match them to finish off the match. I didn't really see us getting out of that one. And as you can see, the new kind of lone recall feature, Aina was recalled by Torino, who I didn't really use, and Lamina, who was really just backup for me, was recalled also by Southampton. So that was fine with me, because I mean, it keeps their wages off the books, so I'm happy with that for sure. I will take no wages. I mean, assuming that's how it works in FIFA. I mean, if it's in FM, for sure, I know it would be like that. So we have lost several center backs. So Tim Ream has left us. Matt Lemarchand has left us. So pretty much we only have 3 center backs at the moment. Anderson, Arabiolo, and Michael Hector. So we are looking at this young Chilean center back. He is considered one of the best center backs, if not the best, in the Chilean league. The Croatian-Chilean player, Benjamin Kuštović. And he has incredible stats to him. I mean, he's good in the air. He's fairly quick. He's fairly strong. So 8 million euros we decided to offer for him. Pretty decent sized contract. And thinking, I mean, he's obviously gonna be like our third center back now. But the thing is, if we cannot sign Anderson on a full transfer, he's kind of our insurance if we cannot bring Anderson in next season. Because I do want to bring him on a full transfer from Lyon, because he's been growing well. He's been playing so well. Him and Adribu. As I was saying before I decided to unplug my mic on accident, obviously we want to bring him in as insurance in case we cannot sign Anderson on a full, because obviously Anderson out of Adebayor have been incredible, but Kustovic has wonderful physical attributes, pretty good player all around, and he has some room to improve. I think we'd definitely get him to like the mid 80s and with an overall, of course, with dynamic potential, maybe even higher. So that gives us two good center backs for sure, that we have really good center backs that we have on the books for next season. And of course, Hector being a backup. But if we can bring Anderson on a full transfer, that would be ideal. So you guys can see kind of what I did to some of the sliders. Put pass air down a lot because they kept on playing errant, like over the top passes and stuff like that. So in this match, you'll actually see us playing some of the youth players that I have. So it's a Swedish winger and Engen, and then a American winger actually in Thompson. So some rotation in the side. Kamara is actually going to take a chance up top. I'm supposed to do on the FA Cup, as you see after the match. It was part of our objective to get to round of 16, but I personally do not care about cups, at least in the first season. I just want to have a decent finish in the league. Obviously, cups can help us with funds and stuff like that, but either way, that was my thinking. Engen doing a great job. The Swedish winger playing the ball here, back post to Thompson. The two youth academy players linking up, but just wide from Thompson on the header. I love his hair. He's got that beautiful balding, almost blonde look. I cannot speak right now, but really the play was all through them. It feels like maybe that was the tactic. Thompson playing the ball here to Kamara. Unfortunately, Kamara could not get to that. Could have maybe just played it on the ground, in all honesty. But these two youngsters are looking very promising and dangerous. Now Fulham is going to try to get to this, and look at, I don't know what is going on. Hector thankfully gets to that, and of course this was actually Kustovic's debut. I literally signed him like a couple days before this match happened, so that helped us out. Going to help us out for depth in cups eventually. A good ball to Kearney from Engen. Unfortunately, again, probably should have been on the ground, but these two young wingers are looking exciting, man. They're making some things happen. They're kind of in the mid to lower 60s, but I think with some training and some more game time, they could do fairly well. But Burnley, again, I don't know, man. I got to turn competitor mode off, I guess. But 1-0 down, and that really is how the match is going to end. Didn't really create anything super clear, in honesty. And right after the match, I did actually loan some players out, I believe. So 86 minute. I mean, I already said we're not going to win this, but yeah, it's definitive now. I mean, Kearney playing around with the ball, loses the ball. Burnley going to have some time to through on goal and a little chip to put things away 2-0. So that's the end of a very abrupt and quick end to our FA Cup run. It's okay. I mean, as part of our objectives to do well in the FA Cup, I mean, it's critical, so I'm a bit worried about that. But maybe if we finish above mid-table, we will be fine. So hopefully we don't get fired or anything, but I mean, we met our youth development goals, which are high, so I think we should be fine as far as like job stability goes and stuff like that. Now we'll get into another match here, though. I'm not sure how many other matches we're gonna have. This is kind of a shorter episode I had planned just because we had a few other things going on. But now against Spurs at home at the Craven Cottage, we'll see how these sliders work, if they actually make things a little bit more difficult for us. But Ali just this is like, they gotta turn off the competitor. Like, competitor mode really is just like playing against like these pro players who all they do is drag backs and random skills around the box all day. So Son turns us, hits us near post, and they're up 1-0 in the 12th minute. Almost at 12-0 in the 1th minute. My brain is not at the best right now. I've been a very stressful week. I'm actually in the middle of a move to a new apartment, but the new apartment means I'm actually gonna be able to stream and stuff like that. So that's gonna be awesome. I'll be able to talk more to the Chalupa lovers and have more time for all you guys, because I didn't really have any space to do anything else. But now more good work from Spurs, but I don't know, that second pass was like completely unnecessary. So now we have a chance here on the counter. Joe Bryan is getting the start here in left mid. I think he might have been left back. And he's going to actually go for a goal. Probably just put a cross in all honesty. And now a chance on a corner. You know how good we are on these corners. Loftus-Cheek isn't get to this one now. And that's going to be tipped over the bar. So it looks like we're going to have another corner here. But I mean, we've got guys who really do well in the corner kicks. Now, Mitrovic is going to just go over the bar. And again, I'm awkward, so I move my hands too much and I'm plugged my mic. But whatever, man. 38th minute looks like. Keep things going here. Try to win the ball, which is interesting at times. Zombo, I finally won it. The midfield backs off like usual. Mitrovic going to look for the run of Kearney now, who's going to have a go. And unfortunately, that is saved by Huriori. So that was interesting little chance, because I don't know what the computer does half the time. Like right here now, they're going to be just playing around the box, looking for a pass, and it doesn't work out for them this time. However, yeah, 2-0 down, 55th minute. I think this is maybe working, turning down the pass error, putting up their acceleration sprint speed by, I think I put it by like 5 points higher than me or something, like 55, just because we were beating them in behind and stuff like it too easy. But again, get to the interception, we win it, but that doesn't really do anything to help us, because they just get the ball back, play a guy through, and now they're up 3-0. Pretty sure this is another interactive match sim jump to results. So 3-0 loss, unfortunately, in this one. Not the best performances recently, for sure. Hopefully things can get better now against West Ham, who, I mean, in game, they don't really have the best squad at the moment. They have sold quite a few players, so it is away, and it feels like recently we're playing much better away than at home. But now, De Cordova Reed is going to have a good opportunity here, putting the ball in the box, and Mitrovic is going to put that in in the back of the net to go up 1-0. A little bit of luck from Reed right there, winning the ball back after being like slightly deflected, attempting to go at a defender. Reed has actually been pretty solid this season, even though he's like only 73 overall. I think he can end up being a quality player for us throughout. So it's like going to be a good backup, but I do think left mid is an area we have to look at eventually. So we'll see what we decide on. But a great interception right there, cutting out that pass. But now Antonio threw on goal somewhat, but his angle was cut off really by the defender right there, and Ariola comes out to clean that ball. I think Antonio may have been trying to round him. But now some space for Rice. He's going to play the ball across. And I don't know why he dragged back instead of just like having a shot on goal right there. Another just competitor mode is very strange most of the time. Like I just don't get what is going on with the AI a lot of times. I was hoping they would be a little more direct. But now Zombo winning the ball. Going to play Mitrovic through here. Zombo is going to take advantage of the stupid AI. Is going to put it in the back of the net. So 75th minute, up finally getting that second goal. I mean, like it looked like it was coming, but it was a interesting little like match in general. It just showed like case like everything wrong with the game AI wise. I felt like when I played this one and watching it back right now, I'm just like, what is wrong with this game? Why is it like this? So now I think this is the final match of the episode. I don't want to push things too long because obviously I have not been posting super frequently. No, this is not the final match of the episode. I forgot. I need to like put a notes on my like monitor or something, just because it's so stressful in my life, man. Oh, right, whatever. Good ball through to Mitrovic. Gonna hit that in the back of the net. 8th minute. 1-0 up against Liverpool. We have been 1-0 up against Liverpool before, and things did not end well after the fact. So hopefully this is different, but I don't know what the defense is doing right there. They're like marking Ghost or something on the pitch. So Mitrovic takes advantage of that, and he's going to put that in the back of the net to go up 1-0. I just don't know what is up with this game AI-wise. Like, please fix the marking. God, EA, just please do something. So a great save from Ariola. Ball physics are amazing. That ball somehow went all the way to like almost like midfield right there, and they do come back. Tony Cruz, who signed for Liverpool, is going to put that in the back, and then after Salah puts a good ball in after beating our defenders. So Robinson, I think he just got caught out really. It's a little bit too far up. Got to work on that positioning when you're playing against someone like Salah. And Cruz is going to put it in the back of the net to make things level in the 25th minute. Now 35th minute, some good play from Liverpool. Zombo trying to close things down. A great ball. Again, Robinson's kind of ball watching, but good work from Adebayo to clear out that sweat. So I think he's been just wonderful so far this season. He's been really incredible. And again, Salah with some more skill moves. Hits that out for a corner kick. Going to put the ball in. And Fabinho is going to win his header and put in the back of the net. Interesting because the first matchup, actually, Mitrovic scored a goal on a corner kick over Fabinho and Van Dijk. And this time, Fabinho kind of brings that goal back to bring his side up top away from home here at the Craven Cottage. It just seems like we're not protecting the house as much as we should. And now, interesting work. Thiago fouled right outside the box. I thought we got ball. I always get tricked by this like feint, and I jumped when I shouldn't have. Areola gets beat. Alexander-Arnold puts in the back in the 60th minute. Down 3-1 against Liverpool. And that's kind of how the match went. Now, 87th minute. Definitely no time to win this one. I just felt like kind of running around with my defenders like an idiot. But do have a chance maybe to grab one here. 88th minute. Let's go, Mitrovic. Gets forward. Kearney. The ball to the Cordova Reed. Gonna play it to Mitrovic. Unfortunately, just misses that, and that kind of summed up the game. That miss right there, and the miss on that header. Not the best performance all around, for sure. Defensively, on set pieces, we were not good. Gave up some cheap fouls around the box, so we didn't loan out Kamara, as I alluded to earlier on in the episode, to Levante. So pretty much don't have a backup striker other than Reed at the moment. That's something we're going to address next season. We're going to bring in a young backup striker. I already have someone in mind for that. And left mid is certainly another spot. And then try to retain Loftus-Cheek, Lookman, Anderson from their loans. So that's kind of the targets I have for next season, just so you guys know. So back out on this wing, I'm going to have Lookman in this match against Sheffield United. Loftus-Cheek doing a good job beating his man. Could put this ball in to Mitrovic, but unfortunately, that's a very good clearance from the Sheffield United defender. Now another chance maybe on the second ball. Zombo here to Mitrovic. Going to play the ball through to Loftus-Cheek. Unfortunately, cannot get his foot around that. Just kind of hit his foot into the defender, it looks like. Now Sheffield here in the 25th minute. And they're going to also turn into like Barcelona, basically. That's like, feels like every team except for the really good teams actually play well like all game, and that's very strange. That's just career mode for you. I've seen quite a few memes about that. But Sheffield United goes up 1-0. A bit frustrating, but we are not in the best form this episode for sure. Not too many victories to our name in this one. But Kearney here to Loftus-Cheek to Mitrovic. Going to try to have a go on goal. Is blocked. Loftus-Cheek cannot get to that one. Just kind of guys running to each other. Probably shouldn't be running to each other. But now Loftus-Cheek can play the ball through to Mitrovic. Unfortunately for them, that goes in the back of the net. Yeah, that was a little tricking right there. But whatever it's called. But Mitrovic going to tie the game here. 1-1, 74th minute. A result here would be wonderful. I mean, we just need to get back in form. Obviously, we did beat West Ham, but other than that, it's been West Ham and City, but other than that, it's been some draws and losses, and we kind of want to push ourselves to better spots. And that is Mitrovic's 20th goal in the Premier League this season. Incredible season from him, getting back in the Premier League once again and showcasing his abilities, man. He's been incredible. So now, Sheffield United going to play like Barcelona again, it looks like. Robinson just bumbles a man over. A little drag back thingy, pull back LTRT, and they, of course, score a beautiful goal, just threading that through the defense. And it is the 85th minute, 2-1, Sheffield United, who have only like 5 points or something on the season, something ridiculous. And they're in last place, and they are playing like this. And that just, Ricky Van Wolfswinkel even got the goal. But yeah, that sums it up. I mean, we're just not playing well. 92nd minute, game's pretty much over. I just want to try to get the ball, and I'm just going to run at them, stupidly. And good work from them to grab another one to make these 3-1. So that rounds at that the matches for this episode. Not the best performances whatsoever. And I think we'll actually kind of sum up the rest of the season in one just kind of one more episode for this season is what I'm thinking. So again, we're taking a look at the squad hub. Donahue is an exciting prospect. I think him and Rodak probably will be our goalkeepers next season, I'm thinking. But Robinson has gone up to a 77 +4. Good growth from him. Then Brian's gone up by a point. Kushevich has already gone up to 74. Anderson has gone up to an 80. So if we can bring him on that full transfer from Lyon, that'd be incredible. Adarabioyo is up to the 74 overall, and he's looking really good. Louis Long has grown a little bit, the youngster. Hector's actually gone to the 74. Marlon Fossey with that beautiful head of hair of his. Then Tete up to 80 overall. Reed up to 75. So some good growth. Yeah, Zombo up to the 81. He's been incredible. So we got to really kind of sort out the contracts is what it looks like, though, because a lot of players aren't happy with the contracts. Loftus-Cheek up by a couple points. Kearney hasn't grown a point, so we probably got to look for a creative player in the midfield as well. But Lookman up to the 79, a huge +5 in this season. You can see showing great potential is the youngster in Engen. Knocker, I am trying to sell him. I don't know why he's even on the squad. He's not a very good player. Thompson, I think, was an exciting prospect also, 65 overall. Mitrovic has been approached by Inter, apparently. 79 overall. His contract isn't expiring, though. I had to check that just to make sure. Kamara's actually gone up to 73. I do think we're going to sell him and then buy another younger striker. Then Cordova Reed is up to the 73 there. So, yeah. That's how things went, man. That's how things went. We will get into the table now. And I think, yeah, like I said before, we will end up. And again, I cannot stop moving my hands. I'm sorry. But we'll round out the episode by just looking at the table. And I think we are going to finish the season this next episode. 10th place, 38 points. And now we are 8 points away from a European spot. And we'll see if we can get closer to that area. But we're going to have some tough matches still to kind of round out the season from what I saw before. So hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. Again, next episode will be the final one of the season. Hope you guys have liked the crew mode so far. Please leave a like. I love you guys. Thank you for tuning in. I'll be signing out now, and I'll catch you guys later.